Why do we so often judge people by how they look? It's almost automatic. Our eyes scan a crowd, and in a split second we form opinions about who someone is, what they're capable of, and where they belong. We all do it, making quick assumptions based on appearances, clothes, or even the way someone stands. But what if we looked a little deeper? What if, instead of letting our first impressions guide us, we paused to consider the stories that might be hidden behind a quiet smile or a downcast gaze? Sometimes, the most incredible stories are hidden behind the quietest faces, waiting for just the right moment to be revealed. On graduation day, excitement filled the air. The gym buzzed with nervous energy and anticipation. Families gathered, clutching bouquets and cameras, students adjusted their gowns and caps, and everyone expected a typical ceremony, one filled with proud smiles, applause, and maybe a few happy tears. But the most unforgettable moments are the ones that surprise us, the ones that break the script and remind us that life is full of unexpected turns. In the midst of the celebration, there was one student who seemed almost invisible. He was the boy no one noticed. Clothes a bit worn, eyes downcast, sitting quietly at the edge of the crowd. For years, he'd blended into the background, never drawing attention, never making waves. He kept to himself, his presence barely registering with classmates who were busy with their own lives and friendships. Some classmates whispered and giggled, dismissing him as someone who didn't fit in. They saw only what was on the surface, a quiet boy, maybe a little awkward, maybe a little different. But beneath the surface he carried a strength no one saw. He faced challenges every day that most people never knew about, and yet he kept going, quietly determined to prove himself, even if no one was watching. When the principal read his name, the room grew quiet. The usual chatter faded, and suddenly, all eyes were on him. For a moment, time seemed to stand still, as everyone realized they were about to witness something unexpected. He stood up, shoulders back, and walked to the stage, straight-backed and determined. Each step was a quiet act of courage. For the first time, everyone noticed him, not for his silence, but for his strength. Then, the announcement came. He was the valedictorian. The shock rippled through the crowd, disbelief turning to awe as the truth sank in. His speech spoke of hope, hard work, and believing in yourself when no one else does. He talked about the power of perseverance, about facing obstacles that seemed impossible, and about finding the courage to keep going, even when you feel invisible. His story was a message to anyone who's ever felt overlooked or underestimated, a reminder that greatness often grows in silence, and that every person has a story worth hearing. By the end, there wasn't a dry eye in the room. The audience realized how wrong they'd been to judge so quickly, and how much they'd missed by not looking beyond the surface. Parents hugged their children a little tighter, teachers exchanged proud glances, and classmates saw their quiet peer in a whole new light. The quietest person might just be writing the loudest victory. Look beyond the surface. Every person has the power to surprise you if you give them the chance. The next time you find yourself making a snap judgment, remember, the most extraordinary stories are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone to notice.